close my eyes but not a word could I say to wake up a dreamer. Hello my name, will you see the tide turn me away? Gonna go very high, right away down the path. So we heard how he said, till I jump one more last final breath, where to go, when to come. Cause they're very dead, let it be one for us. Burning hurry from now into now. どれだけ難しいとしてもフローニャは絶対セールに救い出す方法を見つけ出す。約束だよ。Once in a while, let my shadow stand by your side, filling the emptiness of your mind, then disappear. Dream can be real, where the soul is armored. No more fear, right or wrong, embrace under my shield. Hello my name, will you see the tide turn me away? 精霊と遊ぼう。Gonna go very high, right away down the path. So we heard how he said, till I jump one more last final breath, where to go, when to come. Cause they're very dead, let it be one for us. Burning hurries and down into now. これが私たちの初めてのキスだね。次に会う時は精霊に返すのよ。フローニャお姉ちゃん。
千本の刃奏でる彼岸の夜風、黒風が吹き抜ける宮殿の片隅、無情の風、儚い祈りが囚われの翼、さまようより時を越えて、虹色の羽が血塗りの道で天下を浴びよう。
to the heaven I dream. There's no exception in this library, for I know I will always go with you. Though my wings feel busted and could never be, I will try hard to soar to the heaven I dream. There's no exception in this library, for I know I will always go with you.
What is reflected in my eyes? Now the moonlight in a starless midnight. The showers on the people passing by. One is so small and the world's so wide. Every step forward echoes a sigh. I reach out for the halo far up high. Deeply engraved my memories. Seven when I forgotten indeed. Someone has come before, is waiting me. Once I remembered all the tales, written inside this world, no more freedom. I'll follow my heart.
Vibe check 1 2 1 2. How we doing? Vibe check 1 2 1 2. How we doing, fam? I feel a lot better than I expected me to feel. I'll be honest, I thought I'd be tired. I genuinely thought my voice would be tired. But I feel great. Coffee actually mellows me out. Same. That's why I have coffee on stream, otherwise I'd be way too hype. That's facts. We're back again. Hey guys, welcome to the chat. Doodoo, Lou, Astrid, Trude, Zaro, Rose Daniels, welcome to the chat. Bros, I missed stream earlier. Nice to catch this. Hey, it's good to have you. Yo, what is up, Dream Team fam? How we doing? How we doing? We back. Round 2. Woo! Dude, that was crazy. That Starfall is such a masterpiece. Like, I could play that over and over and not get sick of it. It's just that good. It's just so it's just a masterpiece, man. It's so good. Fam, how we doing? Hopefully y'all had an absolutely phenomenal day. Sorry I haven't read this manga yet. Awesome. It'll be a first time for the both of us. All right. I like it. Read chapter 2's title, Seed of Sumeru. Oh. But that can't be a connection because Genshin and Honkai Impact will never be connected. Clearly not. Clearly not, right? It is what it is. Yo, this manga should read after chapter 15, but whatever, dude. I mean, we're gonna check it out. If there's like a ton of, if I feel like it's like heavy spoilers, I mean, we'll stop the stream. We're not stop the stream, but we'll do another manga. I have another manga in mind. But if not, and it's just like its own story and its own context, in that case, like, It really doesn't matter what order you do it, you know? For best effect, it might be better after chapter 15. Maybe. Possibly. At the end of the day, we're just enjoying the story, though, you know? I haven't read this manga for a long time. It's good. Ooh, okay. Chaotic said this one's a really good one. He said this is his second favorite, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he said it was his second favorite. I could be wrong. We'll see. Fam, welcome to Second Key. After this manga, we will be heavily focusing on the main story when it comes to Honkai streams. Here's the thing, though. If we go through this and I feel like it's heavy spoilers for chapter 15 for whatever strange reason, we'll stop reading it halfway through, right? And we'll switch over to Springtime. I think is the name. Something like that. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. Now it's good to do this now as it doesn't spoil it, chapter 15. Sweet! Awesome, it's his own story. Hell yeah. Those usually do really, really good. Also, this man is like... This man right here? Bro, he's handsome as hell. Hello? Like him and Kevin could be besties. That's how handsome this man is. This is Prince number 2. If Kevin was Prince back in high school, this was the other Prince. East side, Kevin was west side, you know? I don't know. He's got a clean design. All right, fam. We're doing this. Let's do it. I already get Fuhua vibes from this. Hold on. I kind of want to get a Fuhua OST going. Maybe. Possibly. BGM when Fuhua fights. Is there like a peaceful? Oh. I have an idea. Rubia instrumental. No, and not instrumental with lyrics. That's just... that would just be, save to playlist. Manga for Honkai. Sweet. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Actually... Ooh, I gotta save this. I haven't listened to the instrumental only. I've only listened to it with lyrics. Alright. Let's do this. Man, UD gets his identity already? We'll see. I hope he ends up being the Dendro Archon or something. That would be sick. That would be sick, dude. Chat is dead? What do you mean chat is... Oh, chat's dead. Y'all died, didn't you? Let's see. Y'all died. No! You're alive! No, wait, no, you're not. That's the wrong chat. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hey! Okay. I want to see your handsome eye! I believe in you. You got this. You can do it. Yeah, let's go! That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all back. How we doing, fam? How's it going? All right, we goodies. We alive now. Just woke up. Good morning, Cruz. Welcome to the chat. All right. Good. Ooh. This instrumental is clean. All right, let's do it. Second key, ladies and gentlemen. Another leaf has wilted. Prior to the demise of our world. Okay, so this is previous era. Oh, Dr. May. Got it. May entrusted plans to fight the Honkai to a group of selected pioneers. I was one of them. Interesting. I know about this. Project ARC, an arc of retained knowledge bearing a copy of the Human Genome Library. The ARC was launched to seek another habitable planet for humanity. Two stars, you know what I'm saying? Two travelers. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe a stretch. Project Ember. An emergency mass backup evacuation and revival plan. The responsible pioneers were to pass on knowledge and technology to the surviving humans who would rebuild civilization. Fascinating. That's why Fuhua is able to come back with a backup of her conscious. Got it. That makes a lot of sense now. Dang, Mesa's genius for coming up with all of this. As for me, I was in charge of Valuka. My task is to perform virtual analysis of other worlds. Whoa! There's other worlds in Honkai? That's crazy. Who would have thunk? Each leaf represents a likely alternate universe in the Honkai War. Okay. Alas, this universe has lost the war, and like all the other defeated universes, for sure at the end, it has wilted, fallen from the tree to become a mere husk of itself. I have kept my vigil for millennia. The leaves that wilted and fell are just as numerous as the sand grains of the Ganga. I've yet to find a leaf that never wilts. Hey, I'm just saying, this man clearly likes his plants, you know? You know what I'm saying? Nothing lasts. Countless civilizations eventually fell after brief moments of brilliance. But whenever I raised my head, I would only see that the crown of this tree remained as green and lush as before. While withered leaves fell with the breeze, fresh buds sprout to take their place. Nothing lasts, not even me. But the leaves are beyond counting. Then fortune smiled at me. I have found the answer. Millennia have passed. I wonder if you found the answers you seek, my friend. They're besties! They're besties! Of course they're besties! Handsome Chad always is bestie with other handsome Chad. Hashtag Chad logic. Of course. Of course. It would be weird if they weren't. Perhaps you remain entwined in the visions of the past. Yes. I was the deceiver who trapped you in the sea of Quanta. What? And I've chosen to imprison myself in the second key as an act of redemption. Bro! Holy heck! We start the stream like this? Oh my god, bro! That's a heavy lore start! For every 1,000 leaves that fell, I'd walk to the river for a brief glance of you. But having betrayed your trust, I dare not speak a word. It hurt him to do it. It hurt him to do it. That was timing. It seems the one I've been waiting for is finally coming. Sorry, Kevin. I need to go. Take care, my friend. Why am I emotional, bro? Oh, you could feel the weight in his words, man. Dude, this one is so good. Already it's a start, dude. Holy hell. Fall of 2015. 1 week after acquiring the second divine key. Holy hell, bro. I'm just feeling it. Second divine key remains a mystery. A data entry within the solium of this divine key did reveal a few things. This is like a direct sequel to London Holiday. For the past 4,500 years, this key has been used for analyzing other parallel universes on an imaginary tree. No other solium data entry included nor described these two terms. Just thinking about these two terms got me pretty excited. My wish no longer seems to be a mere fantasy. The second divine key is indeed the holy grail of my quest. The 2 terms it revealed compel me to activate this device right away. It even feels like a trap. No matter. As always, I shall make the necessary preparations for anything that may happen. Aw, you're getting all smug. Okay. Amber, notify Durandal that the first test run of the second key starts in 12 hours. She training. Chad workout. Yeah. Now that you're ready herself, she will take part in this test. I have died. Oh man, bro. You okay? Thanks, Master Durandal. I feel better already. Wait, is this? Did her hair color change? Maybe I'm imagining things. I thought it was more of like a... Maybe I'm imagining things. I could be imagining things. I thought I could get stronger by copying your workout routine, but I guess I got ahead of myself. She lives! I'm pretty sure this is the same person as... Yeah, Susanna! Let's go! I couldn't even make it through the first circuit. Please, Master Durandal, can you teach me how to be just as strong as you? Is there any shortcut for training? Is there a special diet? Fine, Susanna. I think I can do the diet part. She never died. I was a little confused with how it ended. This is lesson number 1. Remember it well. Don't be a copycat. You must discover the thing you're good at and work hard to perfect that very special skill of yours. Oh, bro, dude, dropping some logic. That's a gem right there. Hey, take notes, fam. That's facts. Don't worry about your flaws. Embrace your flaws. I'm an airhead. I know I am. I like to make stretch theories. It's what I do. Do I care? Nope. Hey, it's fun. Have fun with it. Have fun with your flaws and focus on the stuff you're good at. Energy level is now 80%. That's a beast. That's a beast. Divine key, dude. Goodness gracious. Lord Otto, 85%. Your mortal blades are in position. Stay vigilant, Valkyrie Durandal. Anything might emerge from the spatial rift. No matter what happens, you must protect the core of the second key. Our first test run of the second key shall begin. Holy hell, dude. Are we looking at the skies of another world? But why is there only a single star in this sky? There's something odd about this star. Records said that the second key analyzes multiple bubble universes on an imaginary tree. Can this be one of them? And why is there just a single bubble? Alert. The second key is actively siphoning power. Energy level is now at 150%. The beam is growing in size. Squad, fall back and take position behind the second safety line and keep your eyes closed. Don't look at that thing. Have no fear, Bianca. The light of Amida is harmless. Let it wash over you. Oh. It took her? Oh, and she left the Abyss Flower. Master Durandal, where are you, Master Durandal? Otto Overseer, we just detected a space-time tremor near the second key. Master Durandal also went missing in action right after said tremor. Damn it. Seems we fallen into a trap. Reroute power from the other islands at once. We must fire the second key again. What is this? Have no fear, Bianca. This is your life. Wait, is that the alternate universe Bianca? Dia and Cora? What? A most brilliant life, don't you think? No? That's just Bright Knight armor, I guess? I've analyzed an ineffable number of universes, but your existence left quite an impression on me. Ooh. Did I just enter a bubble universe? Yes, Bianca. You're in the bubble universe that I've created in the second key. You may call it the Seed of Sumeru. Dian Korra Battlesuit is not an alternate universe, Dudu. It's canon to the main story. Ah. You actually created a bubble universe? Who are you? Bro, see the Sumeru? We're gonna get a Sumeru region? I don't know, bro. Could just be thematic reuse. I bear no malicious intent, Bianca. I'm what you may call a pioneer. My task is to protect the reviving human civilization of this era and help you defeat the enemy known as the Honkai. To soothe your fears, I shall demonstrate the powers of the second key. Oh, these are all... This is the race car event. Are these all me? Yes and no. The second key can identify the infinity of possibilities comprised in your totality, Bianca. These are just a small fraction of what may be. Analyze and observe. Unlike the dream bubbles of the Sea of Quanta, these worlds are still alive and breathing. This is almost implying that the dream bubbles of the Sea of Quanta are universes that are about to die or are dead. That could just be a translation error, but interesting. My mission is to use the second key and analyze a myriad universes within the Seed of Sumeru. I was tasked with finding the perfect solution to defeat the Honkai. The solution has now presented itself. You are the very key to this solution, Bianca. If you want to save this world, I'll need you to obey my every word. Well, you aren't giving me plenty of options, Mr. Pioneer. Before you press me into your service, would you mind sharing your perfect solution for beating the Honkai? I do have the intent, but sharing it won't be possible. To converge to the universe where we defeat the Honkai, we will need to pass through 32,874 unique singularities. The strings of casualty are indeed so complex and fragile that they cannot be described in words. It's better for you to trust me, Bianca. Complete the task that I'm about to give you and you shall save this world. You're not very diplomatic, Mr. Pioneer. You said a lot of mumbo jumbo but failed to deliver convincing evidence. Do you really expect people to trust you like that? Apologies. Whatever you are, your bubble isn't gonna trap me here. I'll be leaving. FYI, this isn't my first time traveling through a bubble universe like this. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Thanks for allowing me to help with the translating team. I gotta go now. Have a nice rest of the stream. Yeah. Have a good one. Thank you for joining the translation team. Hey, cheers for your pretty please. And the entire team, including Tensho. Thank you for all the help, guys. I seriously appreciate it. Have a great night. Please prioritize your rest. Please. FYI, Sumeru is the sacred five-peaked mountain of Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. Ooh. I kind of want to look into that on my own, just for fun. That sounds nice. Sorry, Bianca. I've already seen this coming. Oh, okay. Well, you look handsome, but terrifyingly scary when you get mad. I've also seen your distrust in attempts to leave. Prepare yourself, Bianca. Your sacrifice is needed to save this world. Did this man just like... This is gonna hit. This manga's crazy. What do you want? You refuse to work with me, Bianca. I am forced to make you stay. I do not enjoy this. But earning your trust is just too difficult. It only happened in a very few worlds. And thus, I've prepared something else in case you refuse my offer. Why is she disappearing? This is a double of you, Bianca. She has your entire memories, making her a near exact copy. She only lacks the power you acquired from the Sea of Quanta. I shall extract that power from you. What is happening, bro? What is happening? Bro! Oh my... Sorry, it must be done to save this world. He caught it? Take that. An amazing attack, Bianca. You're strong. I have no doubt about that. He took my punch without flinching. Who the hell is he? Bro. I didn't even see it coming. How did he manage to land his punch? That hit sure feels... Wait. You're a gifted Valkyrie, Bianca. I'm sorry, but this must be done. Have no fear. I assure you that your sacrifice will save this world. Do you really think the fight is over, Mr. Pioneer? That was just me getting some much needed warm-up. Time for round 2. You game? Ooh! Okay, I'm confused. Recap. What he's about to do and what he's already done is he made a double of her that has her entire conscious, like a replica 1-to-1 ratio of all of her memories, her personality, her genome, and all of that stuff. The only thing it's lacking is her power. And at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, he's trying to extract the power from the original Dudu to put it in the clone Dudu. My theory, as of right now, is because he wants the clone Dudu to do something while he has the original Dudu stay here, so that she's forced to listen to this dude. That's my theory. I don't know if that's exactly what he's going to do. This kind of makes it seem like he's about to kill her. I have no idea. This is your time, King. Hey, she popped the ultimate. You only struggle in vain. I'll return your favor. You are in the circle of karma. Whatever you inflict upon me will only return to you, and it seems that attack of yours is powerful indeed. Thanks for your info, mister. I think I can guess how your tricks work. Very impressive. You actually managed to create 2 phantoms at a time, but you'll need plenty of power to control them. You also use your attacks to test my true powers. Seems you're a lot braver and wiser than what I imagined you to be. I know his powers, but so what? Is there a way to beat him at all? It would seem I'm unable to defeat you with my own powers, Bianca. Time for me to call upon the second key. Dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rita was a basketball player? Hello? Nani? Wait, are we going back to like wholesome high school moments? Oh, this is getting crazy. Oh my god, this is getting crazy, dude. Oh my, bro. Okay. Why concern yourself with life and death? They are just phases in the unending oh my god, we're using cycles of... Bro! They are just phases in the unending samsara. Just let go, Bianca. Sheesh, I guess I fell asleep studying these cases. Time to start my day. I had such a weird dream. Killing monsters while wearing some exoskeleton armor. She's not aware. Alright, Bianca, you need to grow out of this. You're not a mecha fangirl anymore. I'm heading out. Take care. Wait. That's... Disaster struck Nagazora 5 years ago and wiped out the entire place. I never heard from her since. Wait a minute. Several years had passed, but no official explanation was given for why and how the disaster happened. And now people all over the world are falling to the Honkai sickness. Purple stripes would start to appear on the victim's body. Multiple organ failure follows. We couldn't locate patient 0 nor isolate. Oh my god, this is previous era. Is she living May's or this guy's memories? Bro, what is happening? Worse, we also couldn't identify an effective treatment for this disease, which has 100% mortality rate, despite our best efforts. Hi, Annie. I'm here to check on you. How are you doing today? Dr. Bianca. Your blood pressure and temperature both look normal. Show me those stripes. Wait. Why is the first Dendro character... Bro, they're reusing thematics, bro. The first Dendro character we've seen is a pharmacist slash doctor, if I'm not mistaken. The stripes did not spread. Dr. Bianca, the other doctors told me that I have the Honkai sickness. They say there's no cure. Am I going to die? It's alright, Annie. Your conditions are pretty stable. It's not getting worse. I'll find a cure for you. Bianca, a minute, please. Hey, there, Dr. Ragnar. Our Ward 5 patient is worsening. The stripes have spread to her heart. Acute cardiac failure has set in. Oh, bro, this manga's hitting, dude. Ugh. Damn it. It's been a while, Dr. Bianca. In case you did forget, the name's Paul Long. I'm from Moth. I'm here to pick up the victim. You have the body in a bag? Yes, body's ready for pickup. Before I forget, I mailed an application to the Moth. You're finally back, Bianca. Looks like you had a serious talk with a certain Mr. Long from Moth. Mind if you share what you two talked about? Not at all, Director Ragnar. I'll tell you everything about it. I applied to Moth a while back, but it seems I just wasn't good enough. You tried to join that shady club? They spent 5 good years and came up with nothing, not even a treatment plan. Perhaps they never wanted to release their findings on the cure. Perhaps they couldn't do anything about this disease either. I just wanted to give it a shot, no matter how slim the chances may seem. I have patients who still believe in me. Well, that does sound... Fudge. That does sound like something you'd say, Bianca. Case fate... Oh, bro. It's getting me emotional. Case fatality rate. End of life care. Designed for patients with incurable terminal conditions. But this Honkai sickness has 100% CFR. I would have told others to give up and get the victims EOLC. End of life care. But you, Bianca, might come up with the miracle we need. And that's precisely why I know you're my best student. Do get your beauty sleep. I know you've been staying up all night studying every case of the Honkai under the sun. Thanks, Ragnar. Rita. I've heard that the survivors of Nagazora were taken in by Moth. Rita, could you be one of them? There you are. One of her beacons. Okay. I need to remove you from this place. Following day. Dr. Bianca, you're needed at Ward 18. Annie's conditions just got a lot worse. Annie? Dr. Bianca, I'm scared. I don't want to die. There's no need to be afraid, Annie. I'm here and I need you to be brave, okay? Vain hopes won't make anyone better, Bianca. There's no way you can save her. Her time has come. Just let her go. No, I refuse to give up on her. Why would you betray Kevin? You cared a lot about him. Damn it. She was just 10 years old. I was supposed to be a doctor, yet I failed to save anyone in the past 2 years. Time to stop feeling sorry. I need to catch up on my studies. Hopefully there's something worthwhile in the postmortem from last night. Director Ragnar, what is it? Sorry for waking you up from your beauty sleep, Bianca. Oh no, it's fine. I wasn't asleep. Still studying the Honkai sickness, I guess. I don't like to nag, Bianca, but your youth won't last forever. Try to get that sleep, you hear? I know you had it hard today, but do listen to my advice for once, okay? Alright, Ragnar, I hear you. Thanks for caring. So one more thing, Bianca. That's Sue. Go ahead, I'm all ears. Ragnar? Hello? I'm still on the line. Is there something you want to tell me? Nah, it's alright. I'm just keep working at it when you feel better, Bianca. I feel better already, Ragnar. Take care. And I thought you wanted to tell your cute protege to give up studying the Honkai sickness. What changed? And why didn't you tell her? Otto. You'll know once you meet the girl in person. She isn't the type who'll give up that easily. Now you tell me, Professor. How much time do I have left? 6 hours, Ragnar. From what I'm seeing on your arms, Honkai radiation will infect your organ systems within 6 hours. Sorry, my old friend. One last wish, Professor. If you're willing to hear me out, please take care of Bianca for me. But why is Otto here? Is it just a replacement so that Bianca's able to understand the memory more and connect with it more? Kind of like a Feng Huang Down thing? What's going on? This place is now off limits, Dr. Bianca. We, the Moth, have quarantined the hospital to contain the Honkai outbreak. Don't worry, all patients have been transferred to our HQ for further treatment. This is just too unexpected. I'm calling Director Ragnar. The number you're calling is not in service. Excuse me, miss. Are you Dr. Bianca? I'm Otto Apocalypse from Moth. Director Ragnar is an old friend of mine. I can take you to her. I never knew that the What the heck? Interesting. I never knew that Director Ragnar has friends in Moth. I guess she never told you about me. Come on in. Let's not keep her waiting. Director Bianca, I heard you've been studying the Honkai sickness on your own. The treatment regimen you developed managed to stall disease progression in a young girl. Quite an impressive feat, I must say. That's not a feat. All I did was delay the sickness. I failed to save her, and that's what really matters. I failed them all. Not one of my 52 patients made it. But we did identify the cause of the disease. Most infectious diseases are caused by a pathogen, usually bacterial or viral. You can limit the spread of these contagions by avoiding contact, or by wearing protective gear such as gloves or masks. There was a time when we believed that the great plagues in our history can be beaten by modern science, but this sickness taught us that we've been blinded by pride and arrogance. The rider of the pale horse riddeth still. Humanity and its civilizations are still at the mercy of many diseases. Director Ragnar. How did this happen? Cause of death, medical complications of late-stage Honkai sickness. Time of death, or 0400 this morning. The deceased was highly disciplined and fully compliant with strict protection practices, but this confirmed that the pathogen for Honkai sickness was neither bacterial nor viral. We can now identify its etiology, a form of radiation that we decided to call Honkai. Exposure to Honkai radiation is sufficient to contract the disease, and yes, we're not trying to be original. And Director Ragnar has treated over 500 patients in the last 5 years. Even the latest PPE is incapable of blocking off the Honkai. Upon exposure to a lethal dose of this radiation, death will occur in 99.5% of the cases. Extreme measures such as excision of irritated tissue, organ, or limb may save the life of an infected. But I have good news for you, Dr. Bianca. From this day forth, every Honkai victim will only be treated at Moth facilities. You'll no longer need to deal with them. You will be safe. Mr. Otto, do let me join the Moth. I'll do whatever I can to defeat the Honkai. You just placed me in a very difficult position, Dr. Bianca, yet I have no choice but to turn you down. Your medical expertise is far too limited to help the Moth in any way. We are the Moth who chases the flame, lead defenders of the human world. We have no space for ordinary civilians like you. Dr. Bianca went home, Professor Otto. But why turn her down? She has the best medical skills of the entire hospital, and thanks for the obvious, Mr. Paul Long. Wait, his name is actually Paul Long. Okay. Shut up and keep those opinions to yourself. You're totally right, old friend. Meeting the girl in person is indeed your best argument. She definitely isn't the type who'll give up that easily. Professor Otto, didn't you say that you're going to quit drinking? Shut your mouth, Paul. Otto Apocalypse, overseer of Shikshul. So this is what she thinks of you. 2 months after Director Ragnar passed away. There's nothing to worry about, you're recovering pretty well. The Department of Infectious Diseases disbanded the team working on the Honkai sickness. I was transferred to another department instead. Thank you so much, Dr. Bianca. However, I refused to toss a towel in my war against the Honkai. I studied every case I could find every single night. And every time we got a patient who tests positive for the Honkai sickness, the Moth will come and pick them up. Patient transfer complete, Dr. Bianca. Thank you for your hard work. Knock, knock. Who's there? You look better already. Someone who's curious about how Bianca's doing. Feels great not having to deal with Honkai patients, right? Nice to see you again, Otto. I prepped a new sample. I updated the ratios of the active ingredients following your advice. Fine. Wasting my time as usual, I'll take a look at your new formula. No, this ratio won't work at all. What are you scared of? Killing the patient? This concoction of yours will never beat the Honkai sickness. 20 points. Nothing more. Can't believe you had the audacity to make me read this. How many such reports did I read already? 8? 9? This is pathetic. You spent 6 months to come up with these ineffective mixes. Just give up, Bianca. You don't have what it takes to be a Moth. He's pushing her. No, I refuse to give up. Every time I closed my eyes, I would see Director Ragnar, Annie, and all the patients who I failed to save. I must defeat the Honkai sickness. Why am I even agreeing to this? Fine. I'll email you my review tonight. Please continue to mentor me, Professor Otto. We've had quite a chat with Dr. Bianca. Why don't you just make things easier for everyone and let her join Moth? The girl's far too naive, Paul. We both know that the Moth isn't a kindergarten. Her attempts at a cure are still obsessed with the victim's well-being. To fight the very incarnation of hell and its minions, one must learn how to become a killer. Speaking of which, are we getting a sudden spike of victims in this city? I guess it's time to prep the remittance. Ready the soldiers. Please head to the air raid shelters in an orderly fashion. This is weirding me out. An air raid exercise in this day and age? Gonna bomb us this time. Conspiracy channels on the net said the exact same thing happened in Nagazora 5 years ago. Some even claimed monster sightings and crazy stuff like that. Nagazora? Monsters? It sounds like more like a bad movie. Wait, there's something about this glowing creature. I thought as though I've seen them before. Don't worry, girl, I got you. We should be safe here for now. The stripes, it's the Honkai sickness. How? The monster's unnatural glow caused this? I don't have any emergency treatment except for this. A redesigned serum based on the Professor's Otto's feedback. I pray this works. The damn infection pattern just kept spreading. My serum is just another failure. No, I can't give up like this. This ratio won't work at all. What are you scared of? Killing the patient? Yeah, I remember the professor said it to me, but I have no choice but to raise a dose of the active ingredient. That's it, the stripes are finally receding. He's right all along. It's never that easy with Mihoyo. It's never that easy with Mihoyo, man. Get lost, beast. I won't let you hurt my patient. And now she has the radiation. My vision's getting blurry. This must be the Honkai. Took me a while to find you, Dr. Bianca. Why aren't you at the shelter? I see that the girl's Honkai infection pattern has not spread. Did you manage to pull that off? Finally, something impressive for once. 60 points, Bianca. Good job. Professor Otto, the monster's right behind you. You're always worrying about the things. The wrong things, Bianca. Rita, we need some cleanup over here. Here comes Kevin. Here comes Kevin. Bro. Yup, here comes Kevin. Damn. Only beings who could keep their self intact could pass the trials of Dharmkaya. Good job, Miss Bianca. You have beaten the test. However, this is only the beginning of our suffering. This man is literally... Yeah, that confirms it. That confirms it! He's making her re-experience his emotions and memories and life experiences, but he's contextualizing the people in that lifetime, in that era, so that she could better emotionally connect with it. Because if not, it's just strangers. She deals with that on the daily. Bianca, you're going to be alright, Bianca. Good to see you awake, Dr. Bianca. The professor's waiting for you outside. He'd like you to meet him once you're capable. You look great, Dr. Bianca. It's quite a speedy recovery you had, but... I wish I could say the same for this poor little one. Your serum only delayed the inevitable onset of the Honkai sickness. I tried excising the affected tissues and extremities, however, she just wasn't strong enough. She didn't survive the surgery. She died on the operating table. Don't blame yourself, you did well. I'm curious, Professor Otto. I remember contracting the Honkai sickness while running around out there, but I woke up without a single infection pattern on me. It's obvious that you're the one who cured me, but you're also the one who said there's no cure for this disease. Yes, you're right. I lied to you back then. I did create a cure for the Honkai sickness. Then why? Why did you choose surgical excision? You could have just used a cure. The cure would have... Dr. Bianca, please allow me to explain. If you really want to know the reason, then it's because the cure is just too expensive. I chose not to administer the cure to this little one. Too expensive? We have no right to place a value on her life. You're right, Bianca. That child's life doesn't deserve to be placed on a scale. But the treatment serum should not be valued so lightly as well. Allow me to tell you how we prepare this very special serum. We, the Moth, have spent years trying to unveil the pathology of this sickness. Our efforts did not pay off. Most victims die quickly after being infected, but their bodies would create an almost insignificant amount of antibodies. And since we could not figure out how the pathogen works, the only thing we could do is to start extracting treatment serums from the infected. On average, making a serum for treating a single person requires about 1,000 victims. We also found out that the Honkai may become latent in a small number of people, and such individuals do generate a lot more antibodies than the average victim. Yet they're too few in between. And the disease will also kill them. Now then, Dr. Bianca, how would you value a treatment like this? You should have saved the little girl. Do not doubt my choice, Bianca. I'm fully convinced that you're the person we need to fight the Honkai. I should tell you that the serum used to save you came from a close friend of yours. Dr. Ragna chose to donate her body to Moth. It was thanks to her that we managed to get enough antibodies and save your life. This poor little girl will become an angel as well. Her body will be used to create the serum for saving another worthy life. Ragna is now your guardian angel, Bianca. Neither miracle nor wishful thinking will save us from the Honkai. Doctors, nurses, and the bodies of the unfortunate victims form the wall that keep total annihilation at bay. Dr. Bianca, please appreciate the fact that the antibodies flowing in you do not come cheaply. Your shoulders now bear the weight of 1,000 victims and the dying wish of Ragna. There's only one way for you to repay such a gift. Fight the Honkai and save millions of lives. Some may think that my methods are inhumane, and unethical, and bleak. The only thing I care about, the only ethical and right thing for us to do is to defeat the Honkai no matter the cost. We are fighting a war for the very survival of the human race. And I've approved that application of yours. Welcome to Moth, Dr. Bianca. I'll do whatever it takes to defeat the Honkai, Professor. God damn. I have another question about that soldier wielding the great sword. That would be Rita. She's the best soldier of Moth. I heard that you two were friends, so I figured that you'll be asking about her. I've prepared a dossier of what she's been doing all these years. Treat it as a gift of your initiation. Remember that great Australian inferno 6 months ago? Rita was the one who took care of that. Of course, spin doctors of our intel division gave a pretty convincing cover-up story. The civilians would feel safer when they believe it was just a seasonal bushfire. But since you're not a civilian anymore, you need to know the truth. The Great Fire was caused by something we call a Hersher. Oh, right. I haven't told you anything about the Hersher, right? Bro. Bianca, we've picked up fluctuations in your brainwave. Are you alright? Sorry, Professor. I'm doing fine. I was just thinking about the past. You must remember this, Bianca. When you're entering the observation hub, you may lose a degree of control and more memories may surface without warning. Final inspection complete, Professor. The system is hot and awaiting your orders. We must find where it's hiding this time. We must find it before it finds a way to breach our cognition cage. The Hersher / Honkai ? Appeared shortly after Dr. Bianca joined the Moth. All victims entered a comatose state while using the internet. It started with a few isolated cases of a mysterious sleeping sickness around the world. We failed to wake any of them. We brain scanned the victims and found out that they were dreaming. Dreaming like the freaking stones in the 1.2 event of Genshin Impact that came from the sky, landed, and anytime you came in close or you came to the exposed to the radiation of the stone, you would dream something? I don't know, bro. Kind of a stretch, maybe, but I'm connecting it. That's my theory. Holy hell! Wave pattern, unreconciled stars is the event from Genshin that I'm talking about. Wave pattern analysis suggests that they might all be sharing the same dream. They're all sharing the same dream! What? Oh my god, just like unreconciled stars! Chaotic, I'm having a panic attack, bro. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, bro! Chief Scientist Dr. Mayo ordered Research Team 5 under Professor Otto to look into this anomaly. Meanwhile, the Redacted initiated AI analysis of the victim's browsing history. A number of frequently searched keywords were then identified. The list also changed to a day-to-day basis. But the situation in the real world became desperate. The sleep claimed more and more victims. Figures grew to over 2 million sleepers 30 days after the disease was first reported. Every medical facility was overwhelmed. Many sleepers were unable to receive medical care. A large number of them died quietly in their unending sleep. Dr. May and Professor Otto then announced their key findings. The sleep was caused by an unconfirmed pattern of radiation, and the entity emitting the sleep-inducing radiation was labeled the Redacted. The Redacted, I'm assuming Hersher, has a memetic weapon capable of infecting a target keyword. A human reading the infected word would suffer a memetic infection and fall into an unending dream. This led to the following questions. What is Redacted? Where is it hiding? Can we defeat this thing? And why is it changing its keywords every day? Is it trying to look for something? Moth, Hersher, Honkai. We quickly realized its plans. While we pursued our search, it was also on the hunt for us. And the Redacted quickly found the keyword needed to locate us. It struck quickly. Before the situation got worse, Dr. May issued a cognition cage to the surviving members of Professor Otto's team. The cognition cage is best described as a targeted anti-memetic that induces specific mental blocks. Users will simply ignore the caged keywords, thus saving them from memetic infection. Bro, that is terrifying. Personnel untrained in memetic defense succumb to the sleep. But the cage does not offer absolute defense. In fact, it becomes weaker as add more words to its list. It will eventually breach our cage. This is our only chance to strike back. Relax, Bianca. Your brainwaves have finally normalized. The observation hub will start in 5 minutes. Please repeat the mission objectives for me. Roger, Professor. Repeating my objectives. Once the observation hub starts running, I'll disengage my cage, seek entry into its dream, and locate it. Oh my god, bro, this is what Scaramouche did. This is what Scaramouche did. That's why he answered the dream. After a period of 10 minutes, the observation hub will proceed to retrieve me from the dream. How is he powerful enough to pull himself out? This is my theory, by the way. Theories could be wrong, but I'm going with it. Good, Bianca. Remember, we have no idea what's in there. Remember these missions, details, and engrave them into both your conscious and unconscious mind. There's one more thing. I'm sorry, Bianca. I'll treat you to a drink once you make it back. Don't worry, Professor. It was my choice. I volunteered for this mission. That's enough talking for now. It's time to start the test. Hub activated. Disengaging the cognition cage of the 3 psychosensitive Mantis units. Initiating oniric links. Observer 27 is now linked to the dream. Oh, bro. I hope we can get rid of it quickly. And this cognition cage is dulling my senses and giving me a daze. I can't even taste my drink. Hey, just catching up on me. I'm now a silly old fool. I turned my student into a mantis, and then I just threw her into the gates of hell. Don't blame yourself, Professor. It's just like what Dr. Bianca said. It was her choice. Every qualified personnel accepted modifications for the purpose of this mission. Well, Mr. Paul Long, are you trying to say This is our only chance to strike back. Your eyes. Did it manage to control you? That's right, Professor. I've hid myself in his mind before you forced him to take the drug. This is a stretch. This is a heavy stretch. I don't know if you're in the chat, Chaotic. I could be wrong, because I haven't seen it anywhere else. I don't think. In MiHoYo's history of games, so far, if memory serves me correct, I don't think I've ever seen any Honkai that possessed a human so far, where the outer eye went black. I'm trying to think. The outer eye went black, and then the iris became a color. That kind of reminds me of the Hersher of the Ocean from GGZ. I'm not saying GGZ is connected, but I do believe that they are using a lot of inspiration from GGZ heavily in Honkai Impact 3rd and in Genshin Impact, actually. More so in Genshin. That's right, Professor. I've hid myself in his mind before. Keep reading. Once I destroy this observation HUD, none shall stand before me ever again. Oh my god, that was water, dude. Observation hub is now activated. Disengaging cognition cage. Entering target dream world. Like hollows from Bleach? True, true. What is this place? Did the entity make all this? Time here runs 20 times faster than the real world. I have about 200 minutes to find it. Alright, kids, go tell that mom... Go tell mom that it's time for dinner. Wait, I know that voice. That voice came from behind this door. Whoa, thanks, Dad. You made my favorite food. I hope you didn't forget to wash your hands, sweetie. Paul Lung. He's not supposed to be here. Oh my god. I remember him having a wife and a child. He loved this dude. Dude, what is happening? He loved his family, but the Honkai sickness killed him 2 years ago. That room is where poor Uncle Paul can live his dream. It is a place where he can be together with them for the rest of his life. And this is how it seduces you. A world where everyone leads happy lives and die in a beautiful dream of their own making. Yeah, this is heavy Hersher of Sentience vibes, actually. Heavy. The color palette is very, very, very much Sentience. Don't you think this is the best way for things to end, Dr. Bianca? Well, I'm glad that you've decided to show yourself. You may be able to keep your face hidden. But as long as our dreams are linked, the observation hub will track you down soon enough. Sorry, Dr. Bianca, but I'm afraid you're still one step behind me. The observation hub has just been switched off. Bro! Wait. Oh. Damn it, how do I fight this thing? Oh, I'll have to make a dash for it. Got you. Hey, Bianca, what are you doing out here? Oh, now she's dreaming. Director Ragna? Annie will be discharged today. Didn't she promise to see her off? Anyway, I'm very proud of you, Bianca. You were the one who came up with the cure when everyone thought it was a lost cause. I can't. Damn. Professor is still alive? I have your poor aim to thank for this. Now move away from the control panel. What if I don't, Professor? Aren't you curious about what's going on inside? Precious Underling is still alive and enjoying the happy life that I've created for them. Or will you still choose to murder your most trusted aide? Enough words. This is my answer. I'll kill him without a second thought. He said him. Stubborn old fool. How about a deal? Before death, I can create a dream that lets you reunite with the people you miss. You must have someone in your heart, Professor, so why die alone in this cold, dark place? Welcome to my dream world. Otto? Otto? My goodness, did you just zone out again? Can't you just stop thinking about your job for a while? You promised to hang out with me after you got off work today. I just felt a little dizzy. I felt as though I was having a strange dream, and that none of this is real. Aw, you're just tired. Your job is important, but you shouldn't be overworking yourself. I'm always here for you. Don't forget that, Otto. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, Mr. Polong, you can stop hiding now. Yes, Professor, is there anything you need? Whoa, Paul's here as well. Of course, he's part of my personal security detail. Look, Paul, the weather's great today. I'm giving you a break. Go home, spend some time with your wife and kid. But that's against the rules, Professor. It's not safe. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I'll just borrow your gun for a while. But how did you... Otto, are you mad? You just shot... Why did you... Damn, it's effing with him. It's really gonna mess... Damn. Are you alright, Otto? Were you having those bad dreams again? It's a terrible dream. I saw you there and then I pulled out a gun and shot you. Must be all that stress from work. They're pushing you too hard. Daddy? What happened, Daddy? Are you okay? Daddy's alright, girl. Sorry for waking you up. It's really late, baby. I need you to get back to sleep. Oh my god, they both have white hair. I got an Einsburn. Ugh. I got an Einsburn reference to Fate. Have some milk, Otto. It'll help you relax. You've worked hard on that Honkai sickness for years. They hardly give you a break. But you did it, Otto. You found the cure. Now's the time to sit back and rest. The Honkai sickness. Wait. I just remembered something. Both you and our baby had that disease. Oh dear, Otto. All those time spent working on that dreadful disease and its victims made you unhealthy. But you're seeing and imagining terrible things. You won't have to worry about us. We're both alive and well. Bros. We'll always be here for you, dear. This dream. It's just too perfect. In fact, it's so perfect that I actually want to stay. Enough with your silly nonsense, Otto. This is your home. You're free to stay here for as long as you want. But you're not her. They're literally doing an Einsburn reference from Fate. I can't, bro. Oh, this is gonna get me effing emotional. I didn't want to let go of them when they left me. If not for Dr. May, who amputated my infected arm, I would have been united with them in death. I failed them. I didn't come up with a cure when they contracted the Honkai sickness. Why? Why do you refuse to accept this dream? This is the only place where you can be together with those who you love, and that's where you're wrong. It would be a betrayal if I were to give in to this vile falsehood. The only thing that kept me alive is my desire for vengeance against you, Honkai. I've been dreaming for far too long. Time to end this. Damn you. Finally freed myself from that cursed dream. Not much time left. The observation hub. I must switch it back on. Hang in there, Bianca. Thank you so much, Dr. Bianca. I'm so proud of you, Bianca. Your cure saved Annie's life. I need to go, Director Ragnar. What? Why? Bianca, stop. Where are you going? Director Ragnar, she's dead. Thank you for letting me see her again and share a few words with her, but I know from the bottom of my heart that she isn't real. Now you're scaring me with all your crazy talk, Bianca. Look, I'm standing right here and I'm still alive and well. Bianca, why? They used Director Ragnar's body to make that serum that saved my life. It's a painful truth that I must accept. But this pain is the thing that kept me going. Goodbye, Director Ragnar. Overseer 27, Observer 27 has awoken. We have located the target. Haley, thanks for the 5 super chats. Simsama's the MVP. Why can't our Otto be this awesome? Good job, Bianca. But this old man has to apologize to you. I promised to treat you to a drink. I'm afraid I can't do that anymore. The karmic cycle is the ultimate system of fairness. One must accept the cycle in order to leave the past behind. You did it, Bianca. You passed the trials of Sambhogakaya, the body of mutual bliss. These trials allowed me to reveal more and more of your mind. I now know the justice you believe in and the people whom you hold close to your heart. There is one final trial. And in the final trials of Nirmanakaya, the body manifested. Are these references to the whole chakra system? It's been so long since I've looked into that. I shall brand crucial knowledge for saving our world into the deepest recesses of your mind. You've done very well so far. I pray you won't disappoint, Bianca. Drinking isn't good for you. Kevin. Thanks to the data you collected, Dr. May will soon corner the 8th Hersher. Rita. I'm sorry about Professor Otto. It's not just him. Almost every researcher in this lab has been killed. By the way, Bianca, you have an invitation from Dr. May. She hopes you can be transferred to our HQ and take part in Project Stigma. Project Stigma. Project Stigma. Miss Bianca, you will learn about the truth of Project Stigma in the final trial. It all started on that day. The final battle against the Honkai was fought on the moon. To fight the final Hersher, humanity of the previous era sent 8 of its last and most powerful warriors. Dr. May's plan was to have these 8 warriors distract the Hersher, and then use the Selene to deplete her Honkai reserves. The battle was humanity's final gambit for survival, but it ended as soon as it began. The warriors' attacks failed to inflict any significant damage. 2 of them lay dead 5 minutes after the battle was joined. The Selene also failed to live up to humanity's expectations. In a last-ditch effort, Dr. May supercharged the weapon and fired it. Yet the attack only took out 30% of the Hersher's powers. And that shot turned Selene into a burning wreck. Humanity lost its only weapon to combat the Honkai. The mantis named Kevin spent all his strength to deal a mighty blow that temporarily immobilized the great enemy. The Selene is lost. The final Hersher will regain its ability to move in 10 hours. We've re-established contact with the Lunar Expedition, confirming the list of survivors. Why can they let it end like this? The human race is going extinct. It's alright, Alice. Don't give up. This isn't the end of us. The mission isn't over, people. The final Hersher will only start moving toward Earth in 10 hours. That's the time we have for initiating Project Sanctuary. Start moving our shelters underground to hide them from the Herschel's eyes. One day, we shall return to the surface, and that will be the day when we defeat the Honkai. This is only a setback. We will not fall today. Yes, Director. Good news, Director. The Lunar Expedition just sent us the list of confirmed survivors. Captain Kevin is amongst them. He'll be returning to Earth in 8 hours. I'm so happy that your best friend made it. Huh? Where did he go? I must tell her the good news myself. May, Kevin's still alive. You get to see him again once he gets back to Earth. Good. He kept himself alive. Can I play Rubio, fam? Please. Nah, actually, I don't know. What should we play? We know what happens. We already read what happens in the last manga. I need a good OST. Give me a good OST, fam. See you in the next world. Sadness and sorrow. We're doing it. Sadness and sorrow. Oil mix. Not Naruto. Looking for Honkai. Should we do See You in the Next World? Does See You in the Next World fit? Is it that good in the manga right now? Wait, was that instrumental? Ugh, bro. This theme is god-awful, dude. Yeah, this theme is god-awful. It's so good, and it's so evil. Good. Kept himself alive, but I'm afraid I won't be able to see him again. May, those infection patterns, it's the disease. I'm dying. My eyes are already failing me. I can't even see her face. Don't blame yourself, Sue. Your medication is the only thing that kept me alive to this very moment. There are 2 letters on the desk. One's for Kevin and the other's for you. Sorry, Kevin. I told you that I was getting better, but I lied. Now he'll be all alone for thousands of years. All alone in a desolate world. We'll be reunited once you come back from the moon. Promise me this, Sue. You must always stay by his side and make sure he doesn't stray from the right path. Don't worry, May. Kevin is a friend of mine as well. I promise to always look out for him. May? Doctor's May's. Dr. May's body was corrupted by Honkai radiation during the war. She kept herself alive with medication, but passed away before she could be reunited with Kevin. Eight hours later, the lunar expedition returned to base. Dr. May left him a letter and a test tube baby made with Kevin and May's genetic materials. He'll be called Adam, the name of the first man. I'm sorry, Kevin. I failed to cure May's sickness. Enough, Sue. It wasn't your fault. We need to head to the shelters. The final Herschel will be arriving soon. We have no time for regrets. This will not be the end of our war against the Honkai. We will defeat the enemy, no matter the cost. That panel was done really well. The tear of freezing. Kevin. I have to go, May. Don't worry. I'll stay by Kevin's side. I'll make sure he doesn't stray from the right path. You placed me in charge of Project Regulator. I pray I'll never have to use it. Before the final Herschel arrived at Earth, the human survivors fled to deep underground shelters and entered their cryogenic pods. Thus began the long sleep that would last 50,000 years. I'm confused. Was Fuhua just on standby during this? Fuhua joined Kevin as, according to the last chapter we played in Honkai, on the moon expedition to fight against Herrscher of the Yen. If I'm not mistaken, Kevin is their strongest soldier, and he didn't stand a chance. I'm pretty sure they initiated Project Ember, most likely, which is how Fuhua was able to help restart civilization and educate them and all that stuff. Yeah, Fuhua was part of the final battle. She just isn't the focus because she wasn't the strongest soldier of that time. It was Kevin. So like it hits harder when Kevin fails because he is the strongest and it's expected of him to win. I actually need a breather. That was heavy as hell. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, fam. Man, that was heavy as hell, dude. Goodness gracious. While I use the restroom, I'm gonna leave you guys with a looped Starglow. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sharakun, please. You want Sharakun? All right. Enjoy. He needed a moment to cry in private. Wait, are y'all lagging? Are y'all good? I needed a minute, fam. I needed a breather. I needed some water and some a little time to breathe, man. That is gracious. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It was just a heavy start. Welcome back. Welcome back. Someone type in the chat to refresh. That way people can try to refresh. Because not everyone's lagging, so. Which is kind of weird. Need rest? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We're chilling. We're about to finish. All right. All right. All right. Oh, bro. That kind of hit. That story, man. What a manga, dude. What? That kind of smacked me in the ears. Oh, man. Journey's not over. The journey's not over. UD, now you know why Kevin is cold now, or understand why Kevin wants to defeat the Honkai so much? We learned this in both Divine Key and chapter 14. We already learned about Kevin Divine Key. This is more like everybody else besides Kevin that is giving exposition to, which is why it hits a little heavier. Yeah. I understood Kevin once we did Divine Key. Once I did Divine Key, I was like, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Help! I don't want to die. Britannia, late 15th or 5th century. It's alright, lad. You're safe and sound. This man just... Bro, okay. Kinda built different. Whoa, watch out. It's right behind us. Nothing to fear from this beast. Stu, I've dealt with the Honkai in this area. Time to go. Good sir, you saved our lives. Our village is up ahead. Please visit us if you don't mind. We must thank you for... He just jumped into the sky? He must be the legendary mage, the arch druid of this land. Is this T. Merlin? Start with the 20 super chat! Free mobile game, by the way. Yeah, right? Like, we got a right to complain, like... Dude, start with the 20 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome to the chat. How's the mood booster? I kind of needed to pick me up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How you been? Kevin and Storm coming in hot for the mood booster. Wait, that good lady, the good lady. Is it a good lady? Is it a little lady? Question mark? I can't tell. She's too much of a handsome / pretty boy. She too beautiful to be a woman, but too handsome to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she rocking both. Or he rocking both. I can't tell. My lady, my good lady. Whoa, that's some art, brother. No, Sue's the dude. Got you, got you, got you. She must be the lady of the lake. So is Kevin Arthur? Bro, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. And this is where the lady of the lake, Sue is Kevin is Merlin. No. I think Lady of the Lake is Kevin is Merlin. Really? Interesting. No. Stop theorizing. No, theorizing is fun, bro. We theorize in this channel. That's not for you. I'm sorry. It's what we like to do. Theories could be wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Shelter number 907. Bottom of the... Oh, damn. Ooh, I wonder if this is that ocean city they found that was in ruins in chapter 11? Chapter 12? I think it's 11. Huh. It's just them two. It's been a while, Sue. Damn. it really be like that? So it looks like Azura Emperor Fuhua is post Hersher of the End reset. And it's good to see you again, Hua. 10 years had passed since we last met. Fuhua looking absolutely gorgeous. Goodness gracious. Hua, Sue and I read the progress report. Sue and I read the progress report of Project Ember. Then you should know that there's no contingency worthy of note. Ever since we enacted the plan and stopped offering knowledge from our era to the people of this time, we've no longer cited any additional resurgence of Emperor-class Honkai beasts. You've done well, Hua. So, are we getting anything from the Ark? No. According to our schedule, the Ark should have left the solar system at least 1,000 years before this. Comm delays would naturally become longer. We expected to receive a call from them 5 to 15 years ago, but we didn't receive anything from the Ark. Even to this day. Our chances of re-establishing contact with the Ark may be very slim. Our other projects have failed as well. There are only 3 of us left. Project Stigma, Veluca, Ember. If we fail, then the people of this era will be annihilated by the Honkai. I'll be heading back to carry out a mission. See you in 10 years. Take care, my dear brothers. Now head back to the second key to carry out Project Veluca. Oh boy. Wait, Sue, I believe the time has come to activate Project Stigma. Activate Project Stigma? Now? Stigma's our last resort. Even if it worked, humanity would still have to pay a terrible price. According to May's plan, we can only start Stigma when all other projects fail. All other projects have indeed failed. Nah, I need Kevin's name for this. Fail? All other projects have indeed failed. Project Ember is done. We tried teaching humanity of this era what we knew to hasten the growth of civilization, and that simply gave rise to the Honkai. Even powerful Judgment-class monsters surfaced. You know what the monster Chiyu did? Fushi and Nua gave their lives to stop that thing. Any attempt to hasten progress will also spark off Honkai events. And what of Veluca? Tell me what you observed in the last 50,000 years. Have you found anything useful? Even if we get an exponential growth in the number of observable universes, we only have 1,500 years before the final Hersher returns. Can you give us the answer we need before we run out of time? The risk grows greater for every moment we delay Project Stigma. You'll know why I've made this choice soon enough, and I will need your help. Come find me once you figure things out. But I've always known you. For thousands of years after you woke and returned to the surface, we've always acted together as one. I've promised May to stay by your side, and we've traveled the lands and saw the rebirth of a new human civilization. Why did you make that choice, Kevin? You know very well that Stigma will destroy humanity's future. Your plan is now in effect, May. If Kevin strays from the right path, I will stop him. How? Get away from me. Is that a stigmata? Or a stigma? That's alright. You're safe now. You're the Lady of the Lake. Please help us. It happened so quickly. Everyone in the village started going crazy. The pain, it's the stigma. Your body has yet to adapt to its powers. Fear not, lad. Relax. You'll be fine once you wake from this sleep. Why are you here, Sue? You should be working on Project Veluca. I need to talk to you, Kevin. Everyone in the village of Berthon near the shelter turned into Honkai zombies. I also found Honkai emitting crystals in that place. Water samples collected from the village, well, also contain CYP-630. Yes, Sue. That village was one of my test sites. To perform my project, I must genetically modify people of this era to give them natural stigmata. But May and I estimated that only a few could survive such modifications and control the powers of the stigma. Those who can't will zombify. Less than 1/1000 of test subjects on this island reached stage 1 of stigma awakening, and every single one of them displayed symptoms of stigma rejection. I need your help to solve this problem and move our subjects to stage 2. Kevin, did you just say you applied CYP-630 to this entire island? It was necessary. We need to acquire accurate results. This island is also the perfect site for testing, since there's no need to worry about containment breach. By the way, I didn't have time to check the results at the village of Breton. You mentioned that you were there. Did you find any successful cases of awakening? The awakened ones are crucial subjects for this project. No. That village had less than 100 residents. Everyone turned into zombies. Let's focus on good news for once. I managed to find an interesting parallel universe. I believe it offers valuable references for us. You should take a look. Very well. Head back to the second key, Stu. I'll meet you there once I'm done organizing the data. I'm here, Sue. Where are you? This place, it feels like a bubble universe. You're right, Kevin. This is the seat of Sumeru, a bubble universe I've created using the second key. This place is isolated from the rest of existence. You will need my help to leave this place. Kevin, I brought you here because we need to talk. I hereby beg you to delay Project Stigma. We both know even if the project succeeds, humanity must pay a steep price. Only a very small number of people would survive. I know that, Sue. Stigma is the worst project we have. And I also know that you're against Project Stigma. Your conscience weeps when innocent people die, and that's why you created this trap. An elaborate plan of deception to stop me, to stop Project Stigma. So I agreed to come and see it for myself. The judgment of Shamash had broke through the seed. I'm giving you a chance to stop me with everything you got. When you fail, you will realize that you can't change anything. Even if a single 1 out of 1,000 or even 10,000 survives Stigma, such outcomes are far better than inaction and praying for a miracle. As for the sins of killing those who have died and those who are doomed to die, I alone shall bear such a yoke upon my shoulders. I know I'm completely outmatched, Kevin, but like you said, I'll do my best. I have several divine keys capable of wounding you. Damn. Abyss Flower, Star of Eden. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. Holy heck. Man, if it wasn't for Second Eruption being as good as it is, this would be my favorite. This is really good. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. Star of Eden, Zeroth Power. Quasi-Black Hole. God damn, with the freaking Abyssal Flower, too. Goodness gracious, man. Abyss Flower. Kevin activated his metamorphic ichor and healed all his wounds. The battle turned out to be worse than what I expected, but we were still in the seat of Sumeru. I still have a fighting chance. I shall warp the space-time fabric itself. I knew I was no match for Kevin, but I didn't expect to be defeated so quickly. It's over, Sue. It's time to stop this. I know you oppose Project Stigma, its methods, and its very nature, but it is the only way. You can't convince me otherwise, and I will continue this project, even if My hands are drowned in blood. This grave sin shall be mine alone. And I will still beg you to stop, Kevin. We don't have the right to play God and decide the fate of this era. Our civilization is already destroyed in that distant past. Even if Project Stigma worked, the survivors would just become another human species. A species that is not the extension of human civilization, but an undead walking corpse of a once defeated time. Are you saying that we should do nothing while history repeats itself and let Honkai destroy this era as well? And why should we pioneers even exist at all? We pioneers should be working together with them as equals and find a way to defeat the Honkai. We are not supposed to decide their fate like gods. Or like Archons, maybe? The humans of this era have the right to decide their own fate. Spreading Honkai evenly across the entire global population to stop the emergence of the final Herrscher will kill those with no Honkai resistance. Millions will perish. This price is too much for us to bear. I don't need to concern myself with that dilemma. I already found the answer 50,000 years ago. Humanity must defeat the Honkai, no matter the cost. I'm sorry, Kevin. I've also decided to stop your madness, no matter the cost. Project Regulator, designed to stop Kevin in case he strays from the right path. May entrusted me with the power to determine if Kevin is within control. She also gave me the means to stop the most powerful human in the world. Second divine key, first power. Inverted horizon. Kevin, from the very moment you stepped into the seat of Sumeru, I've activated the first power of the second key. The world bubble we're in will keep shrinking till it reaches the bottom of the Sea of Quanta. We're both trapped here. We'll never return to the real world. You're mistaken, Sue. I sense that the portal to the Sea of Quanta is not fully opened. If I destroy the core of the second key before that happens, your plan will fail. You will not prevail this time, Kevin. I just need a little more time for the portal to open. I'll gladly offer my life to stop him. Kevin, you froze the judgment of Shamash? Kevin? Why? Our fight is over. Both of us will be trapped in the Sea of Quanta. Kevin, leave this place, Sue. Carry on with your mission. Project Valuka must continue. Kevin! It was at that fleeting moment that I glimpsed the familiar face of my very best friend. Oh, bro, I'm gonna get emotional, dude. Was I seeing things? Perhaps he never left? And I failed to notice that he was always right there. When I finally woke, the seat of Sumeru had sunk to the bottom of the Sea of Quanta. The only thing I could do was to carry out his final commands. To carry on with my mission. I must find a way to defeat the Honkai within 1500 years. Come, Arthur. I'll teach you how to use your stigma. You'll use your powers to protect the people of this land. Humanity shall decide its own fate. Having done that, I once again entered the second key. Continued to observe as ordained by Project Valuka. This is my act of redemption. And that's how my story went, Miss Bianca. The time has come for you to face this trial. Bro. Oh dear Rita. Since you woke, we have always acted as one for thousands of years. I've promised to always stay by your side. This is how she saw it. We've traveled the lands and saw the rebirth of a new human civilization. You knew very well that Project Stigma would destroy their future. It's over, Bianca. It's time to stop this. I know you oppose Project Stigma, its very methods and its very nature, but it is the only way. You can't convince me otherwise. And I will continue this project, even if my hands are drowned in blood. This grave sin shall be mine alone. This is your final trial, Bianca. You must save the world from your very best friend. The choice will be painful. The time has come to activate the second key and seal her away. Let me ask you one last question, Rita. Will you regret your choice even if the cost may be too great to bear? No, I will not regret this choice. We must defeat the Honkai no matter the cost. And the time has come for me to make my own choice, Rita. I shall support you no matter the cost. My only wish is to stand with you. I will not let you bear this grave sin on your own. What? Wait, Bianca, why are you doing this? Rita, it is true that I oppose the very idea of Project Stigma, but never before have I seen you in greater pain. Never. You are overreacting, Bianca. This decision will decide the fate of humanity. You should calm down and think things through. You will never be alone. Together we shall take on this burden. This doesn't feel right. She did pass the first two trials. She should be aware of the terrible cost of Project Stigma. Bro. No, this man got kicked. Ha! I finally found your weakness. Very impressed with your mental attacks. Despite having special training with my overseer, I couldn't help but fall for the false fantasy you have built. But you lost your footing in the third dream. It gave me the opening I needed to wake myself up. That Kevin must be someone important to you. Yes, he's my very best friend. And I assume you've decided to stop the fight? You showed me your thoughts with those dreams. I'm pretty sure that we're not enemies. That hit was just payback for forcing me to take part in your trials. You can say that I deserved a knee in the chest. I'll apologize for my actions, but I do believe that the trial was a must. I also remember you saying something during the third trial. The humans of this era have the right to decide their own fate. From what I can tell, you're trying to tell me that we're no better than puppets if we simply repeat the past. Right and wrong, good and evil. We're not in any position to enforce a particular definition of those concepts. Even if a godlike being does exist and laid down in some special plan, I just treat that plan as an advice and figure things out on my own. I believe that would be our duty as human beings. Simply put, your life is just filled with too many rules, Mr. Pioneer. I suppose you have a point. You do astonish me, Miss Bianca. I once believed you shared a similar nature to my past self. I now realize that you're blessed with a more carefree spirit. And then there are the differences between us. Our era did not enjoy the luxury of choices, but your era does. We told ourselves that you will have the right to decide your own fate, yet we also felt obliged to enforce our beliefs upon your problems. Perhaps we have lost our vision in the long wait. Perhaps it was I who needed to go through the trial. Truly, you are the only one whom I could entrust the second key to, but before that happens, allow me to give you another gift. Bro! Shiksho HQ. Stay vigilant. Dia and Korra suit. Master Durandal? I'm alright, Rita. Durandal, you spent a total of 65 minutes in that bubble universe. Enough time for some structural analysis. Give me another 60 minutes and I'd have found a way to get you out of there. I'm glad that you're alright. Rita was quite worried about your temporary absence. Thank you, Lord Otto. I also came out with the battlesuit that I've never seen before. Tell me what happened in there, Durandal. Miss Bianca, the bubble universe within you remains unstable. The Seed of Sumeru will improve your control over that bubble. You can now tap into the powers of your bubble and leave this place. Treat it as payment for making you take my trials. You're giving me your Seed of Sumeru? But what would happen to you after that? I will sink with this bubble into the sea of Quanta. My duty has ended. It is time for me to leave. I found the only solution for Project Veluca. The people of this era have gained wisdom to choose their own path, the courage to start their own journey, and the power to see it through. To watch more of these worlds, I've sped up the process of observation and forced myself far beyond my own physical limits. I've done all that I could, but I was running out of time. You appeared at just the right moment. This leaf is a record of important parallel worlds. Take it to your overseer. It will help you in your war against the Honkai. I shall make sure this leaf is delivered to him. Good. And this is where we bade each other farewell. And this is the leaf that the pioneer gave me. A leaf? What is this? As God said, the answer you seek lies on the other side of the tree. To reach that place, you must find the second key in its intact form. Master Durandal, look, that lonely star, it's the lone star within the other space revealed by the second key is gone. That was the bubble verse? Then hundreds of stars appeared. Then thousands more began to give off their light. Then there were tens of thousands of stars in this vast other space. Finally, there were an infinity of possibilities in this galaxy of parallel universes. Miss Bianca seems to have delivered my message. Otto has guessed the answer. I only needed to point out the way for him. People treated Otto as a schemer, yet Bianca views him with a positive light. Trials revealed the deep bond they share. Perhaps we also share a similar bond, my friend. This will be my last look at you. We'll let the people of this era do their best. People like us and Otto are just trials in this game. This bubble will soon disappear. Yet this is the only leaf I wish to keep to the very end. This is it, old friend. I guess I'll look for the answer to that question in the afterlife. If that even exists at all. It's time. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. An infinity of possibilities ebbs and flows in the great yawning gap far beyond your sights. An existence beyond human understanding. This place, it does exist? I applaud you for finding this place, enlightened one. You seek the universal truth that governs even the Honkai itself. I haven't met a human for eons, and I am very, very bored. Let us first entertain ourselves with the human game. Win this round, and I will give you the answer. What the... Oh, bro. Oh my god. Chaotic, bro. That manga was insane. This is my favorite manga. It's incredible. Hey, dude. There's a being higher than the Honkai. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't... Like, the language they use here is someone above the will of the Honkai. I applaud you for finding this place, enlightened one. You seek the universal truth that governs even the Honkai itself. He is speaking to something that is understands the concept of the universal truth of reality of Honkai, right? Of this verse that governs even the Honkai itself. Humanity, Honkai, this thing. Win this round and I will give you the answer. 2 pieces and a centerpiece. Bro. Dude. Oh, man. I hope you didn't forget this manga because it will appear around chapter 22 plus. Hey, bro. Believe me, anytime I see any references, I always go back. It's just my style. Free to play mobile game, by the way. Free to play mobile game, by the way. Free to play. Free to play. We get all this for free. This amazing art. Y'all see this art? Y'all seeing it? Free. But miHoYo doesn't. Like, miHoYo doesn't reinvest the money into the game. There's no way. There's no way they reinvest money into the game. How could they, right? How could they? Clearly, they just want slow patches to come out because they don't care about sharing the story of their game. They're just in it for the money. The way you did, the way is God. Oh, man. I'm shook. That manga was so good. It just hit everything, man. Oh, bro. This line, and if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. Infinity possibilities, an existence beyond human understanding, unknown God, right? Something higher than the unknown God. There could be 2 powers at play. There could be 2 powers at play. The answer to defeat the Honkai is to figure out what the other power is. That's my theory. Very rough around the edges. Oh man, my brain is racing. My brain is racing, dude. Racing. Well, fam, that's the end of the stream. That's where we end it. It was amazing. It was phenomenal. I hope y'all had an absolutely amazing time because that was one of my favorite manga I've ever read. Second Eruption barely beats it. Barely. And that's only because I relate to Ziggy and Welt's story a lot. But if it wasn't because of that, dang, this manga was good. This manga was amazing, fam. Join the Discord. If you want to be a part of giveaways and community events that we got planned. We got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. This was an awesome stream. It's been an amazing time, but it's time to get some sleep. It is officially time for me to knock out. Dude, we got 334 people. Holy heck. 234 people before an unplanned stream of manga. Yo, cheers in the chat. I wasn't expecting that much. I have my viewer count like close to the end. Let's go. Cheers, fam. Thanks for the support. Thank you for the love. I seriously appreciate it. We got more giveaways coming and a lot of stuff to be giving back to the community. The closed beta access to the Punishing Gray Ravens that we're doing in the Discord. Join the Discord. That's just the beginning. We got so much more coming, man. We got so much more coming, and I got so much more coming. Thanks for being a part of the fam. Thank you for the support. Hashtag be unreal as always. Doses. Love you guys. Let's chat in the Discord right afterwards. I'm probably gonna reread that manga again on my own and then go to bed. It was that good. Like, oh, bro. Cheers, fam. Doses. Have a good one.